Hello, this is Chip Roach coming to you live very late this Saturday morning with my
Early.
very early Saturday morning with my partner here, Rascal, and we are going to review the movie. Did you pick this one? Or did I pick it? Well, it's Grown Ups. Yep, as you can tell from the excitement, I am happy to do this review. I'm just sort of getting this out of the way. It is summer here in Florida, so I figured let's start doing some of the summer block movies on Friday. Let's get Grown Ups out of the way, let's get it done, and let's get it over with. This is starring the overrated comedian Adam Sandler, the overrated comedian Kevin James, the funny Kid Rock, who else is in? Oh yeah, David Spade is a little funny, and yes, we have Worst Actor of the Year award to Rob Schneider, who is also in this movie and is not funny. Chris Rock is in this movie, yes.
I thought you said kid.
Did I say Kid Rock? It's very late. I'm sorry. Chris Rock. Chris Rock is in this movie, not Kid Rock. I'm very sorry about that. I am also have to apologize to Chris Rock. I did not mean to insult you. I did not mean to insult you. You have talent. I am so sorry.
I think you said kid.
I may have said Kid Rock, and for that, I do apologize. To the viewers, no, I make mistakes, but to Chris Rock, I am very sorry. I would never mean to insult Chris Rock. I apologize. If somehow you stumble on this, I really am sorry. So let's go over this story. So, I guess what happens is these 5 kids were in the junior high school finals for basketball. Junior high school. And there's only 5 of them that the coach celebrates, which makes no sense. There's more than 5 players on a basketball team. The bench players are very important. And if you're a sports guy and you watch this movie and you think that's okay, then there's something wrong with you. Then you're a fake sports person. But 5 people get recognized for it. So what happens is the coach ends up passing away. So then they are reunited. Kevin James's character comes in a Cadillac. He's actually unemployed. You find out later on. Chris Rock is actually controlled by his wife, Deanne, I believe her name is. Adam Sandler, of course, is the successful person, which he also marries a supermodel. This is what happens in all of his movies today. He's usually a very successful professional athlete, in this case, an agent, yada yada yada. Yawn, yawn, yawn. I've seen it all before. David Spade's the loser who doesn't have anybody. That's been his role for the last 10 years too. This is what he played in 8 Simple Rules. But he's still funny, so I give him a slight pass. Rob Schneider is attracted to old grannies. That's probably what he does in real life, even though he is 60 years old, so he probably goes to nursing homes to pick up women. I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, he is a one-time Worst Actor of the Year award and one nominee. To me, that's not good. He's not funny. Steve Buscemi has a short role in this. He plays Wiley. The opposing basketball players run into each other later on in the movie. So they end up going to this lake house for the summer. Adam Sandler takes away the kids' cell phones. Problem is, Adam Sandler only has a limited time, and he doesn't tell his wife about it. So this is a slight conflict that might make the movie interesting. Does it? Not to me. So I'll do what I do. I'll show some pictures and whatnot, and you can yell at me if I hate this movie too much, but you know what? Tough. I'm going to. That's just the way it is. Okay, so this is the first picture. This is. Maybe I won't criticize this movie as much as I thought. This is Adam Sandler trying to play Chutes and Ladders with his two lazy kids that they want to get the nanny for everything: hot chocolate, hot coffee, Fuji water, you name it. They want to get the nanny for every little thing. So he wants to play Chutes and Ladders with his kids. They want to play video games. I do agree with Adam Sandler with this. Yes, those board games were fun. Chutes and Ladders, not my thing, but I see his point here. He wants to try to get his kids into things that he liked, and that's one of the reasons why they go to the lake house. And he's about to get the call that his coach has passed away, so he's going to be going to the lake house soon, and he's going to be canceling his trip to Milan, and this is what's going to cause the conflict with him and Roxanne, played by Selma Hayek. Selma Hayek. I can't say her name today.
Because it's 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Okay, well, you get the point. So I will show the next picture in just a couple seconds. Okay, so Kevin James now gets the call for the buzzer, and as you can see, he does his famous fall, which he does in all of his movies. I'm sure he does it in Paul Blart Mall Cop. I know he did it in The Zookeeper. He did it in Pixels, and he's doing it here. The famous Kevin James I'm Fat Fall. That's what he does in all of his movies. This is typical Kevin James behavior. It's his trademark joke that Adam Sandler likes to just keep throwing in and throwing in and throwing in, and then I just want to throw it out. And obviously he gets the call, and now he'll be going to the lake house too.
Oh, you're getting.
That's fine. And this is Chris Rock, and he plays Kurt McKenzie. And yes, he is the house husband. He is now also getting the call about the buzzer, the coach. That's just what they call him. So this is Chris Rock, and yes, his wife does boss him around a lot. She is very, very bossy. As you can tell, he's got the oven mitt, he's got the pan, and he's got the apron. Alright, so I will go on to the next picture.
Hey, it's you minus the apron.
Uh-huh. We'll edit that out. And here is the lovable loser, David Spade, as he just sort of shows up for the funeral. They didn't show him getting a phone call, probably because he doesn't have a phone. So, shows up at the funeral with Adam Sandler, and next, but not least, is, yes, the worst actor, Rob Schneider, is coming up. And here we have Worst Actor Award-winning Rob Schneider. And he is singing to the buzzer, aka their coach, at the funeral. He's doing one of his bad accents, which he does in all of his movies. Yes, he gets down on one knee and is singing. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, well, now we saw all the actors. Now we'll get down to the story. So I'll just show you a couple more pictures and then give you my review. Alright, so some of the weird quirks that this movie has is Rob Schneider is married to this lady. I believe her name is Gloria. She is obviously an elderly woman. Another quirk that is in this movie that I'm not going to show is Kevin James's 7-year-old son is still breastfeeding. Yes, I'm sorry. It's a little bit too weird. And Kevin James does break him from this just out of the blue, which makes it even more weird. So, two unrealistic things right off the bat. So, okay, I'll show you a couple more here. Now, this is what more parents should do to their children. He is forcing them to play outside, which was the whole point of this trip for him, anyways, was to get his kids away from cell phones, TV, a whole other bunch of electronics, and he's trying to get his kids outside, and we get a nice little shot at the lake house there. Okay, so I will show you the next picture. Well, I'm going to show the adults having a good time here. As you can see, Kevin James has a KFC bucket on his head. He's used to eating that every day for breakfast. And then you have yes, the worst actor there in the middle. Rob Schneider's having a good time. These guys are all having a good time before reality kicks them in the butt when they get done with their week. So they are now having their fun outside, canoeing, falling over trees, putting KFC buckets on their head. Yeah, they're having a good time. That's all that matters, I guess. Okay, so this is Rob Schneider's, or Rob Hilliard, sorry. His character name in this is Rob Hilliard. And his daughter has come to visit. He barely sees his kids. So he has 3 daughters. 2 of them do not look like him. The one does. The last one actually looks almost just like him. They did a nice job picking out a look-alike. But yeah, he's kind of the deadbeat father. Okay, this is Rita the nanny and Roxanne. Let's see if I can say her name right. Selma Hayek. There we go, I got it. So, she is packing up to go to Milan. Yeah, she still thinks she's going to Milan. No, she's not. She's in for a rude awakening. And Rita is kind of... Adam Sandler kind of said that she has to take a test. So the whole thing with the nanny was a lie. So we kind of lied to everybody about that. She is not taking a test. So she's not waiting on the kids. So this is another charade. So, yes, Adam Sandler is lying quite a bit on this whole trip. Okay, so obviously Adam Sandler is lying a lot in this movie. I think I would rather go to a lake house and be in Milan with his family as well. They're kind of goofy. Okay, so I'll go on to the next picture. And this is all 3 of Rob Hilliard's children. And yes, the one to the left, the one with the bathing cap, is the one that looks like him the most. And obviously the other 2 do not. And yes, David Spade is hitting on 2 of them. And you could probably guess which 2 he's hitting on. Alright, I will go to the next photo. Okay, this is the opposing team that they played in junior high that they have not let go. This is the team that lost. And yes, there is the great Steve Buscemi right in the middle of these 2 guys. Do I know the actors' names? No, I don't, because they're not important. They don't matter. Next photo. Okay, now this part actually did make me laugh. This is Steve Buscemi getting his foot stuck on the little zip line thing when they go in the pool, and his foot got stuck and he ran into the little shed there. And it ends up putting him in a body cast. So, okay, so this was the part that made me laugh. I just wanted to show anybody that, yes, a bad movie could have a funny part every now and then. Roxanne's mad. She just found out that Adam Sandler canceled the trip to Milan about 5 days ago. So yeah, she is not happy. Now, she did decide to stay. What happened was she found out how much it was fun to be at the lake house. So Adam Sandler kind of forgot to intercept that phone call. So, yes, she was happy with staying and not going to Milan, but, she found out that she was lied to. So, it worked out, but it didn't. Obviously, she forgave him because in these movies, yes, all is forgiven at the end of an Adam Sandler happy ending movie. So, obviously, they're getting ready to have their rematch with those clowns that they saw at the pool the other day. So yes, they're gonna have the rematch, and then the movie ends, and then I'll give my review after that. So this is the final game that this is the rematch that they're doing, and there's to Steve Buscemi and his body cast. So this will be the last picture. Who wins this game? I'm not going to spoil the ending. You're going to have to find out for yourself. If you want to sit
I'll find out after this is over.
Okay, fine. So, if you want to sit through it, that's fine. 2010, I looked up some of the movies, and I honestly haven't heard of any of them. So, I don't know where I would compare this to. I just think 2010 is another crap year. So, rating this movie, if I had to grade it, I'd give it probably a D to a C minus rating. That's what I would give it. This movie was not that good. It's okay. I watch it once a year, and it's just to open up the summer. But I promise next week I will have a better movie to review, and it'll probably be earlier than 6 o'clock in the morning. So I will see you next time, and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe.